Hello, my name is Roger Southall. Welcome to this brief synopsis of assistive technology. I've run my own consultancy for over 25 years, where I visit individuals with all kinds of disability around the country with a view to identifying appropriate equipment so that they can achieve independence and improve the quality of their life. I take a small assessment kit with me to see what abilities they have. We'll take a look at that, some individuals running their life by voice control, and we'll take a look at the latest in eye gaze technology. I hope you find this interesting. Here is our demonstration activity doll's house, and here we can see, using a conventional touchscreen transmitter, we can operate various functions, and this acts as a good motivational device for people to try out various remote control transmitters. This can be adapted so people who are not able to use their fingers in the normal way can operate it by a touch switch, which initiates a scanning sequence, and they can then choose whichever function they want by a single movement of their fist, arm, elbow or head, for example. And this is another way people with cerebral palsy can activate various functions. The original transmitter is good, but it's quite small, and some people prefer something larger pictures so they can see, and larger icons so they can strike them. So if we take the new iPad, for example, the whole thing can be operated by that in exactly the same way, and this makes it easier. People can either touch it with their fingers or a dibber, such as the Apple Pencil. Either way, people with the inability to use their hands and fingers in the normal way can operate a variety of functions. And again, this is a good motivational device to take to people if they may be in hospital or at home, to show them what they're able to do. Four.
Clever stuff.
Lounge.
Okay, then.
Buttons. Do you want the buttons?
Yeah.
Curtains. Right. Lounge. Lefty.
Head up.
Head up.
Recline.
Recline.
Foot up.
Foot up.
Down.
Down.
Okay, legs up.
Legs up.
Legs up.
Legs up.
Legs up.
Legs down.
Legs down.
Legs.
Begins with a video camera mounted below the computer monitor that views one or both of the user's eyes. An infrared light illuminates the pupil and creates a reflection off the cornea or the surface of the eye. The eye tracker then analyzes the features of that pupil and corneal reflection images to determine where the user is looking on a computer screen. Many eye trackers use this pupil center corneal reflection principle to track your eye. But there are several important qualities of the LC technology system, the Eye Gaze Edge, that for many people make it more accurate, more robust, and much more comfortable and easier to use for extended periods of time. A major smallest amount of eye tracker illumination to maximize comfort over extended periods of continued use. The next factor to consider is how the device might constrain the user's position and comfort needs. Some eye trackers require that the head have no significant left or right lean with respect to the eye tracking camera. Thus, the user needs to sit up straight if the monitor is in its usual upright position, or the monitor must be tilted to the side if he or she wants to lean to the side. For people with ALS, brainstem stroke, spinal cord injuries, muscular dystrophy, or cerebral palsy, sitting upright might not be the most comfortable long-term position. By comparison to many other eye trackers, one key feature of the eye gaze edge is that it is able to track the eye with any head lean angle. The user can lie completely on their side, even if the monitor is still upright, and remain comfortable. A key condition of many people with disabilities is ptosis of the eyelids, or droopy eyelids. With eyelid ptosis, an eyelid droops and does not open to a full normal extent, which is a problem for eye tracking because a droopy eyelid might block part of the pupil and make it difficult for the camera to measure the true location of the pupil center. Some drugs, such as baclofen, which is often used with ALS for muscle relaxation, have a side effect called mydriasis. With mydriasis, the pupil dilates extensively. Like eyelid ptosis, mydriasis also results in part of the pupil perimeter being blocked by an eyelid. To handle both eyelid ptosis and mydriasis, LC Technologies has developed unique software to recognize when an eyelid blocks the pupil. Based on knowing which part of a true pupil edge is blocked by the eyelid, the eye gaze edge then correctly computes the pupil center. If you have eyelid ptosis or mydriasis, LC Technologies' pupil occlusion software permits continued eye tracking use where other systems often fail. In summary, when evaluating eye tracking systems for communication, be sure to consider
subdistance. The scale works best when this box is a clear green. It is also important to get this scale at a straight angle to your eyes. This was a challenge for. Now you have the world of the iPad at your service. The assistive touch menu is key to navigating with the scale. You can see the home button and the app switcher, which are very useful. The device menu has a ton of tools to control the iPad. I can play the chess.com app with my friends. Instead of dragging, I dwell on the piece, then dwell on the space.